Hello everyone and welcome. We're back with another segment of Why'd We Buy This? And Nick, tell us, why did we buy this?
Yeah, so this is a Came TV Boltzen LED light. It's a single source focusable Fresnel. And we have been using LEDs for years, but they're like the traditional 1x1 panels. And this has a few advantages over it. So for one, the light is focusable. So you can see right here, we're about a 60-degree angle, but we can adjust that down to about 15 degrees. These are also dimmable from 0 to 100%. And you're also able to cut them with the barn doors. So it allows you to get the light exactly where you want. Where our other LEDs, there's still a place for them. We're gonna keep using them, but they kind of just blast light everywhere and you're not really able to control it anywhere near as much as you can with this.
Sure. All right, I'm old school. I like the big lights. I like some of these very heavy, old school studio lights we have hanging in our ceiling, but never use anymore. And of course, they're almost like mini space heaters when you get them all fired up. And of course, they require a lot of electric and power and trip the circuits and all that kind of stuff. But where did the traditional old school lights, our Aries and our tungsten lights, fit in a where the trend is to move towards LEDs and these kind of lights?
Yeah, we still have them. There's still a place for them on some shoots, but these are great because they're small, they're compact, they don't generate a lot of heat. They can be battery powered, so we don't have cords running everywhere, we're not tripping fuses. So I think, moving forward, we're gonna keep moving towards LED lights.
Sure, that is the trend. How do you remember the model names and numbers? You do all this research and you know about all this stuff. How do you do that? How do you do the research and then remember everything that you've researched and somehow retain it all?
Yeah, so I have one hobby. I research cameras and camera parts, and that's pretty much what I do.
All right, tell me about the lighting person and help me understand how the lighting people that work for our company and that I like to work with, they like to bring every instrument that is available to, if they could bring 3 trucks full of lights, including all the old school stuff that we might not use, why is that?
You never know what you're gonna encounter when you get on set. So some places there's in-house lights that you're not able to turn off. So if we have flags, we can block those. If you're dealing with windows, you're gonna definitely wanna use daylight light. If you're dealing with other in-house light, you're gonna wanna use tungsten light if we're not able to control what's already there. So we go someplace and we don't know what we're gonna encounter. So it's nice to have options.
Sure. There's always location scouting and you can do all the pre-planning in the world, but still.
Surprises always happen, they always
Everyone I know wants to bring every instrument they can possibly get into a van or a truck.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
Nope.
Okay. So this trend in moving towards these LED lights, what do you think the next thing is? What do you see down the road for the world of lighting and grip equipment and support and all of that kind of stuff?
So I think LEDs are gonna continue taking over, but the new trend is gonna be RGB lights. So this one right here, this is a daylight light, and for years we've also had bicolors where you can get daylight and tungsten in one instrument, but they're starting to come out with lights where you can get yellow, green, blue, in addition to daylight and tungsten, all out of the same light without having to use a gel.
Now take us away from the world of having trucks full of lighting and grip and support gear and into the world of corporate video production where you're just doing an interview. And you should never say just doing an interview, but in some setups you want to travel light. What's the right lighting setup if you really do have to limit what you can take out into the field?
So I think the least amount of stuff that I would want to bring with me is like 2 panel lights and then 2 of these lights. So you can use those panel lights as your key and fill. You can use this as your back and background light.
We're just scratching the surface of everything you could possibly discuss in the world of lighting, and we're trying to do it fast on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and we hope we've been educational and had some fun. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel right here by clicking on the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.